Hi everybody and happy Pin Me Up Wednesday. I'm Connie from Connie Loves Disney. If you love Disney pins and everything, you've come to the right place. Every Wednesday, people in the Disney community celebrate our love of pins by showing videos on Wednesday called Pin Me Up Wednesday and everything. So if you're looking for more, definitely look for the hashtag Pin Me Up Wednesday, and all these other videos will come up on your YouTube. This was started by some lovely ladies. It was started by Deara at Deara's Lounge, Shay from Disfly Life, Devaney from Disney and Devaney, and Stephanie from Eternal Creed. So we have some amazing pins right here to show you today. I've got a lot more pin mail. These are all going to be trades that I've done recently. I started pin trading not only at Disneyland like I do on Tasty Tuesday, but also in some Facebook groups and everything that I've joined. So we have some pins here. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one. And this one's cool because this person actually sent it in a little bell sticker right there. You can see bell right there. So we're gonna open this one up right here. Pretty much everything is going to be Beauty and the Beast, so you guys already know. That's the only collection I really am focusing on anymore, is just Beauty and the Beast. So this is our first one. And this one is really cool. So our first one is an Acme pin. And I learned about Acme pins from my friend Sarah over at Sarah's Disney Magic. And when I saw this one, I just thought this was so cool right there. Look at that one. That was right there. This one actually comes with the certificate of authenticity and everything. They don't make Acme anymore. I think Acme has become Artland, from my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah. Maybe I am. But I think they are Artland now. But this is the pin backing right here. You can see the Acme pins have like the gold bars in the back and everything on them like that and stuff. But this was so cool. I can't really read the how many there are, but this is number 120. But I just thought this was really cool, and I was able to do an amazing trade with this person on Facebook. Amber on Facebook, I was able to do this amazing trade for the Acme pin and everything, and like I said, it comes with the certificate of authenticity right there. So cool. So we have it right there. Like I said, it is a limited edition pin right there. So at the end of the video, I'll turn the camera around and show you guys all of them a little bit better. But that is such a beautiful pin right there. The next one is from my friend Sandra over at Creatively Sandra. We did a trade also, and so she sent me a pin right here. So we're gonna open this up right here. And if you're watching me, I'm sure you're watching Sandra, but this is Sandra's information right there. You guys can check that out right there. There's a little code and everything. And she also sent me some stickers here. We have a Haunted Mansion one. She knows I love Haunted Mansion. That one right there. Cool Madame Leota. Little Bambi and Thumper one. So cute. And of course, she sent me Belle, Provincial Belle right there. So cool. And she sent me a little notepad. How cute is that? And it has Marie right there. Look, that's so cool. That's such a cute little notepad. I'm always using these. And then my pin is right here. So thank you again, Sandra, for the trade. It was so much fun to get to trade with you. It's been such a long time. I'm trying to remember which pin it is. Now, yeah, so like I said, it's been a while for some of this, so I'm trying to remember, but now I kind of looked at the pin. I guess Sandra had went to an event that had Pin and Pop there, and they had these princess pins, and she was able to get me one. She was able to get it there, but she said if she went to another trade event, she was going to look for one specifically for me, and she found it. And you guys know I love Belle in winter dress, but I also love her in the green dress. And look at that right there. That is Belle in the green dress right there. Look at that castle and everything. These are, I believe, limited edition pins. Also, I mean, they can't call them edition, they call it special edition. But that is so cool right there. Look at that. It's part of a mystery set. They had all the princesses. And she was able to trade and get me Belle. And then I traded her for a pin also. So that's very cool that we were able to do that. So let me put this on the board here. So you can see right there. Look at that one. That is so cool. Look at that. That is beautiful pin. That is an instant. She's in the green dress. So cool. Thank you again, Sandra, for the trade. I really appreciate that. So we'll keep moving on. The next one is another trade that I did with one of my Facebook groups here. And this is from Leah. So let me pull this out here. Okay, look how cute. She sent a little card right there. It says, thank you, Connie. And it says, dear Connie, thanks for trading with me on Facebook. Check back to trade again. Always getting new pins that are for sale and trade. I have added some extra backings. Welcome to trading. Yes, I had told her that I was kind of new, and so she was very cool. It says, have a magical day. So very nice. And look, she sent me a little trivia card right there. That's cool. Appreciate that. And then I have a couple pins. Oh, and a little Mickey sticker. And we have a couple little pins right here. So we're going to check these out. So one of them I can't show you because it's actually for a friend. It's a gift. So I can't show that one. But I can show you this one. So I got this one right here. It's very cute. It's just a little bell, and it's like the ones that are all kind of squishy. I think this is a Loungefly. It's a little Loungefly mystery pack pin one, and it's like the little like fall one, little like little pumpkin drinks and everything, seasonal drinks for Halloween, but very cute right there. So it's all kind of squishy. So we'll add that one to our board here. Our next one is from Sandra again. We did another pin trade. So let me open this one up here. She sent me some Haichu right there. Very cool. And she sent me a little pen. How cute is that with Mickey? I think I'm always going to use a new pen. Pencil right there. Very cute. Some more stickers right here. Sandra knows me too well. She sent me a Pirates one right there. Very cute. And she sent me my other favorite ride at Disneyland, Haunted Mansion, right there, very cool. And of course, she sent my girl Belle right there, very cool. And she sent her card right here. So you guys should check out Sandra right there at Creatively Sandra. She's an amazing channel. She does a lot of pins. She's very creative, obviously. She has Jim Shores, Loungefly. She has a vast collection. I think her favorite is Up, and I guess with the new Zootopia movie coming up, I'm sure she's very excited for that one. But look at this right there. Very cool right there. So I said we have a couple pins right here that we traded for. And the first one is this one right here. It's a little bell right there. Another one that's kind of like Bell is Objects. And I think this was a Loungefly mystery set also. It's kind of like the candle one. I believe it's like the candle. Very cool right there. Thank you, Sandra, for the trade. I appreciate that one. It's not a Loungefly. It's just like one of the park ones, I guess. It's one of the park ones right there. And then this one. I think this one is from the Pin and Pop also. And this one is the castle. It's a castle one. I love castles. It's like this is the like Paris Disney castle. And when she showed this in her video that she had got this one, I messaged her about it if it was for trade. I have a board over here in my living room that has, I have several boards that have the castle that looks like I had it made on Etsy, and it looks like the Disneyland Paris castle. And I want to put this on there because it has like the pink and everything that the Disneyland Castle from Paris has. So I've been to Disney Paris, and when I saw this, I thought this would fit perfectly on that board. So cool. That's going to go awesome on that board. So thank you again, Sandra, for the trade. That is so cool. So there's a Walt Disney exclusive right there. Maybe it's a D23. Maybe I think it might have been D23 that she went to. But that is so cool right there. But thank you again, Sandra. This will go perfect for my Disneyland Paris board and everything. Thank you again. I appreciate the trade. Put this one on our board too, and we'll just keep going. So the next one is from my friend Giselle over at Living on the Fly. And she sent me this when we did a pin trade. But look how cute is that right there. So we're going to open this up and I'll show you. Oh, look, she sent me some little Haribo right there. Cute. More goodies there. And then we have, and more Haichu. So we got lots of Haichu. So we're just going to open this up. And she had shown this pin on her channel. And I was watching it, and she said that it was a trader. And this is a little mystery box set of villains right here. And I think I'm not sure, she went to an event or something and picked these up. But she pulled the Gaston. And I saw this, I knew I had to have this one. And it says, thank you for the trade, Connie. I hope this helps with your Beauty and the Beast collection. I know I really needed that poo. Oh yeah, so I had an extra Winnie the Pooh, so I was able to trade with her. So here is her information. She does a live right there once a month and everything. And I've been on it. I've been fortunate to be on it a couple of times. But this is all her information right there. So I have the pin right here. And this is the Gaston pin right there. How cool is that? That is awesome. So I were able to trade for that one right there. The back right there. And this is the front of it. I like the scrolling and everything is so cool all around Gaston. Very cool. Put that one right there. You guys can see it right there. Very cool. But like I said, I'll turn the camera around after. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I have my next one is a trade that I also did on Facebook and everything. So I was able to do a trade with Christopher on our Facebook group here and to get some more Beauty and the Beast pins. And the first one is this one right here. I had never seen this one. And this is, I think, from Tokyo or Shanghai. I just thought that was such a cool pin right there with the little dangle element right there. So we're able to get that one. I love this guy's little dangle element right there. So we're able to get that one. Sometimes people are really nice on Facebook and, you know, to make the value of what you have and they have, you can like add 2 or 3 pins, I've found out. And they're very nice about doing that, so you guys can we can get equal value, and that's why I have some of them. I have like 2 or 3 that I traded for to get the pins, so we all came out at equal value. And he was very nice and everything, and was willing to work with me and everything, and I appreciate that. The next one are 2 palm pins that I missed out on, and I was able to trade for him with. And this is the first one right there. This Bell one right there. Very cool, like I said. Awesome. It's Provincial Belle, and she's holding Chip. I love this one. So cool. I must have missed out on this one when they dropped on Palm. And the next one is this one. I really wanted this one. And I was not able to get it on Palm before, but that is so cool right there. Look at that. That is amazing. But better without the plastic on. Just a really cool pin right there. These are all special editions right there. Very cool. I have the 2 right there. You guys can see. Very cool right there. And that one right here. Also all from Christopher. Thank you again, Christopher, for the trades. I really appreciate that. So we have a couple more to show you. We got a couple more packages to get through. This is from my friend Shay over at Disfly Life. And she sent me a little note here. It says, thank you for so much for trading, Bestie. Excited to add to your memory board. Love, Shay. So yeah, so she sent me a whole bunch of bag of goodies. This has been sitting here because you can tell it's like from Halloween and everything. I'm not good at getting this stuff out in a timely manner, and I need to and stuff. But this one's so cool. She sent me a whole little goodie bag here. Oh, look at that bell right there, little notepad. And then we've got some stickers in here, right there, Stitch. Lifesavers, lots of candy, Halloween candy and stuff. Lots of goodies in here. Got another one, Stitch. She knows I love Stitch. And we've got more Stitch right there. And some more high shoes and everything. Oh, and even a little Stitch down here. A little Stitch adorable. Look how cute that is. Very cute. Thank you, Shay, for everything. And yeah, she had, I believe, shown this on her channel also. She went to an event and they had these little mystery pins. And when I saw this one, I said, oh, are you going to, she said that if that was still available, I think she was going to trade it off. So we were able to do a trade. And I shared one on the Disney Treasure, and I have a board that looks like an anchor and everything that I had made on Etsy. And I have all the pins from the cruise on there. I just thought this would be perfect to put on there because it is the Disney Cruise Line. And this also her card right there. You guys can see it's Shay right there. But thank you, Shay, for this trade. That is awesome. So we'll put this one on our board too. Okay, so we have 2 more packages to go. And here's another trade that I did on Facebook. And I was able to get this one. And this is the Bobble Bar Beauty and the Beast one right there. I think Shay had shown this on her channel and I just fell in love with it. And then I also have the giant one, I think, from Peak Palm coming, or I may have it already. But look at this one. This is so cool. Look at this amazing pin right there. That is so cool. So I was able to trade for this one and this is from Ryan over at the Facebook groups. Also very cool. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the trade. I love this. This is awesome. Then we have one more package right here. This is from Alyssa over on our Facebook group, and we did a trade also. So let me get this one out here for you. One is from Disneyland Paris and everything. I mean, I could probably get it from Nina, but she had it there, and I just thought it was cool right there. And I don't know if they're still in stock in Disneyland Paris, but I got this one. And then this one, I just really said, sometimes you have to double up on things to get the value. And I don't collect this one, but I thought it might make a good trader. And that is this one right here, is the Happily Ever After, and it is the Aladdin one. And so I did trade with them, and I think the stuff, they come out the side. I have the Beauty and the Beast one, but this definitely will be a trader, and I'll use this for trading and everything online. And also I'm going to a Disneyland pin trading thing that's going on. There's going to be a pin trading event at a Disneyland the week of Thanksgiving. So after, or the weekend of Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go to that. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to put this in my book and take this with me. I just thought this would make a good trader right there. So that's it. So, oh, I do have one more thing to show you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the last ones that I want to show you were 3 trades that I was able to do with the Facebook group. And it is a set of Beauty and the Beast pins. I had seen my friend Shay over at Disfly Life open these up. I think it's Box Lunch or Hot Topic, and it's the Lenticular Beauty and the Beast set. And I'm a big kid. I love things that move and glow in the dark, and this thing moved. So when I tried to get it, I was gonna find this, I finally decided to get the set. Of course, they were sold out on Box Lunch or one of them by that time. So I was able to trade for all of them. So I have the whole set. So let me show you them right here. So the first one I was able to do on the Facebook group, and I was able to get one of them, and it is this one right here, which is the scene with Belle, the Be Our Guest scene, and it moves and everything. And I was also able to get this one right here, the little Loungefly one right there. That's Belle, the clock. But I got the first one right here from her, and this is this one right here with her moving with that one. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I love the lenticular one right there. I'll put them on the board so you guys can see the whole thing right there. 6 of them in a set, so I was able to get 2 more from Gabriella on the Facebook group. And the first one, this one right here, is the Enchantress. You guys can see it's the Enchantress, and this one is Provincial Belle when she's singing in the courtyard, and she's got the book and everything, and she's reading to the sheep and everything. So that's these 2 right here. And the last 3 I was able to get from Elizabeth on the Facebook group. This is kind of like the West Wing one where Belle is at the dome right there. And you can see she's gonna like lift up the dome and everything. But that is so cool. I couldn't believe that I was able to trade for all 6 of them and everything without having to hunt and buy the boxes and do it. I was able to get the whole set. And then I have 2 more from her. This, of course, is my favorite one because it is Winter Belle, the Winter Belle scene right there where they're out in the snow and everything. And I was able to get that one also. And of course, the last one is the ballroom scene where they're dancing and everything. You guys can see it. I know it's probably hard to tell from the lenticular movement, but it is so cool. I'm just so grateful and so thankful for everybody that was willing to trade with me. And I was able to get all 6 of them. That is so cool. I have the complete set now without having to buy boxes from Box Lunch and everything. And how cool is that? So let me turn the camera around. So that's all our trades for today. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see them all a little bit better. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here are all our trades for today. This is the Acme one right there. This one right here we got from Sandra. Awesome. Another one from Sandra. Another one from Facebook. This one right here, Castle one. This one was also from Facebook. Then we have this one from Giselle. Very cool. Another one, some more from Facebook with these palm ones here. This other palm one. This one from Disney Paris right here. We have this one right here with the little dangle element, the little mirror hanging. This one also, the bubble bar one. This one from our friend Shay. And then we have the whole lenticular set right here. You guys can see it. Kind of move that. You guys can see it a little bit better. I don't know if it's showing up. Kind of see it moving there. And then this one is definitely just going to be a trader. I know one non-Beauty and the Beast one, but this one will be a trader. If you're needing this one, reach out to me. We can do a trade for that one. But this is the Aladdin one for the Happily Ever After right there. Okay, so that's going to wrap up our Pin Me Up of Wednesday. Do that one more time. These are all our amazing pins today, all from Pin Trading. So cool, that one. And then we have the little Aladdin one. We'll put him off to the side. And then we have more Beauty and the Beast right here. Just awesome. Look at all these pins. Just so cool right there. Amazing. I can't pick a favorite. I love all of them. If I had to pick a favorite, I would have to say maybe the lenticular set, only because I love things that move. But also this one is just stunning. I love all of them. They're all Beauty and the Beast. They're all Belle. I can't pick my favorite. Let me know which one was your favorite for today. If you have any of these and stuff like that. Very cool and everything. Let me know if you need this one in trade. Be glad to do that trade with you. But thank you again, ladies, for starting Pin Me Up Wednesday. If you like this content, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be more pins coming, more Tasty Tuesdays coming. The holidays are going to be at Disneyland soon, so we're just have a lot more content and everything. Thank you guys again for watching, and you guys take care and have a magical day. Bye-bye, everybody.